Welcome to Gamebros. This is Kuko. Oh, wait. We got to do the... welcome to Gamebros. This is...
I don't have that, but I'm Nikki.
This is Jimmy signing in.
And this is Prodigy.
Coming to you live from our Gamebros studios here in beautiful Miami, Florida.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
I want to start off by shouting out Creepy Carol, a.k.a. Chris.
Carol,
he's like, oh, Kuko never shouts me out. Every time I do this,
That's more than enough.
it's a shout out to him because we have that thanks to him. So I don't know what else he wants me to do.
No, man, you gotta
wants
say
you
his
to start-
name.
He wants you to start booty shaking at the
okay.
You
camera.
gotta say his name.
What's that?
Say my
ASMR?
name, say my name.
Yeah, he wants you to whisper his name.
Chris, my son.
So we got a lot of stuff we got to jump into. Prodigy, I don't know if you want to hit it. So it is June, and June is the happiest time of the month for all the people out there. I don't know if you guys know what happens in June. It is very festive, and I'm talking about E3.
Are you talking about this year or next year?
That was a roller coaster.
Why? What do you?
You know what I was thinking?
I-
But it wasn't for happy. Today's
thought-
the anniversary of D-Day.
That's true. Yo, damn.
Okay, so we're all like
you went deep there, man. You went
It's the
deep.
77th anniversary of D-Day.
we're
DJ,
all on
it is, it
different
is.
roller coasters.
We're
That's
on
true.
different
What's
spectrums.
going on here? I'm so confused.
Off to a great
Yeah,
start.
yeah.
Anyway, E3.
Jimmy, what do you think?
I don't know. I know about E3. But E3 is next year, right? Well, we're gonna get virtual.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna get virtual.
Okay.
we're still gonna get something.
We're gonna get some.
You know, well, okay. So like a lot of people complain. I was like, oh, we're gonna get virtual E3. I don't know, but for me, I think 90% of the people get virtual E3s. Not everybody gets to go to California, hang out, be in the conference, and get early access.
You're right. Now
Like,
everybody's the same right now. Everybody's equal.
yeah, like that's the thing. Like all the IGNs, the Game Spotters, all the other big outlets always had that advantage.
Yeah, that luxury.
And they're like, oh, it's gonna be virtual. It's like, dude, like for most of us peasants, it's
Welcome
always
to
been
the working class.
We're peasants, bro. We're in the Gamer Bros studio. What are you talking about, bro?
live
Yeah,
from the
dude.
huge studio here.
We're
in
about to
Gulf
be.
Miami, Florida.
We're gonna be live there one year. You're gonna see. It's gonna be big
If
Yeah.
they ever respond to emails.
big things.
Riker's saying next year is going to be the Game Bros extravaganza. Absolutely.
There
It's
you
going to be
go.
our
That's what
Game
I'm talking
Bros
about.
Hits Up Cali 2022.
We're gonna celebrate his birthday too.
Yeah.
I think it's his 18th.
Oof. We're going to have to. We're gonna have
Probably
a big
gonna be
party.
like, you remember today's D-Day.
D-Day.
We're gonna be in California. Today's D-Day.
That's crazy.
But bringing up E3 2021, this week is going to be the beginning of a couple weeks of lineups of a bunch of studios, you know, showing off a bunch of different videos, a bunch of different conferences, a bunch of different games, a bunch of stuff we're waiting for, a lot of stuff we're excited for. So, what are you guys looking forward to? What do you guys want to see? Are you guys waiting specifically for anything? Are you guys waiting for any announcements from any companies, any developing, publishing studios? What are you guys looking for?
More accessibility to the PS5.
Oh,
Like you want some Sony updates.
Yeah. We want some Sony.
I don't know the amount of the times that I've tried getting one, and
Yeah.
I still don't have one.
Have you sent them an email? Yo, you all got chips? Where are your chips at?
Where the chips at?
I'm out here with my money. What up?
Yeah, no, it's been tough.
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been-
Okay.
So the sad thing is that they already said that it's not going to be accessible, that it's still going to be in shortage. We know that a lot of the components are hard to get with the whole... I don't know how long can we use the coronavirus as an excuse, though.
For real.
Like, dude, like...
Oh man, it's a lot of things going on in the world right now. It's just not coronavirus. I mean, production had halted because of the virus, and then they went through all the stockpile and whatever they had already made. And since they haven't produced anything, it's hitting up the automotive industry too.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a car
Everything.
shortage.
There's car shortages.
When I was buying a
there's-
car, like the dealership did not have
I mean,
that many
it's-
options.
I think there's an even worse shortage. Is that there's a shortage of my Chick-fil-A sauce. Okay, there's been sauce shortages all
I've
over the
heard
place,
about that. That's true,
nationwide.
man.
Do you understand that I
No
need my sauce?
man. No
I've-
sauce for your chicken, man.
I've heard about ketchup packets. There's a shortage of ketchup
I,
packets.
I honestly don't know which sauce is shortaged, but I know there's a sauce shortage because
That
they keep
is-
advertising.
There's a gas shortage. There's a
well, the
Oh.
gas
There's
shortage
also-
was that
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 gas
made
wasn't
up
here, though. It
that
wasn't
made
here.
up week that happened here in the
and there
southeast.
might be a meat shortage
That-
now too.
A meat
the meat
shortage.
shortage, yeah, but the gas shortage only affected Tallahassee.
Wait.
I believe
Yeah,
it's
I
a
know.
Florida to be
Wait,
like
a meat or a me?
Meat,
Like from
meat.
Oh,
Meat,
I thought
meat.
it was a me from like
Like-
the Wii.
chicken.
Meat
A meat
like
shortage.
poultry.
Interesting.
And things like that.
But hopefully there is no shortage with video games and video game news going into these following conferences. I think
On June 9th, we start off with the Battlefield.
absolutely, and we're gonna be talking about that today. Some stuff that came out this week, so that's gonna be the heavy hitter from EA.
Now I see that you put on the notes PlayStation. They haven't written me anything. I don't know if they wrote you something.
No, I'm just putting ideas here on that paper. That's just different publishing studios, different people that usually announce stuff near this time. So I don't know if there's anything you guys want to pick up from those studios that you guys are excited to see.
Just in
So
general.
we already know Bethesda and Ubisoft are gonna merge together and have their own
Xbox.
conference. And Xbox, sorry. So Bethesda and Xbox are coming together. They're already one company, so they're just gonna have one showcase for both of them. This is gonna be a 3-hour showcase, hopefully,
Dude, it's gonna
because
be a
I really want to see. Well, I want to see some Halo Infinite
Yeah.
I want to
New
Sign me up for
gameplay.
that. Yes.
I need current gameplay.
Yeah, I don't need
Not
yeah.
4-month-old.
Yeah. Fresh,
captured
fresh,
gameplay.
and then it has to look like
Whoa,
10 times
wait.
better
Could
than.
that just be like maybe that was current gameplay, and then when all the other people said it sucked, then all of a
Changed
sudden
it
it's
up.
like, this is like 4 months old.
Joke's on you. It's
Psych.
old.
Psych.
We made this up.
Because I'm sure if it would have been the opposite reaction, it would have been like, "Yep, this is
man.
fresh off the press."
They made a mistake and they put scenes from Halo 1. That's what they did. Okay.
You think
They
it was
made
like the Sonic
It was
effect?
a true mistake. It was a
Ooh, the
mistake.
Sonic effect.
If
could be.
it's anything like that, it'll be amazing.
Hopefully, there is a Sonic effect.
Yes.
Nikki, you want to explain to them what the Sonic effect is?
So obviously, like everyone knows Sonic the Hedgehog, and when they dropped that original trailer with the creepy teeth and the horrible smile, everyone freaked out, and it was like such a backlash that the studio was like, you know what, we're gonna redo this. It's gonna cost us millions of dollars, but
In the long run, it paid off.
yeah,
It
the movie
paid
turned
off.
into a hit, and
We
everyone was
got
like,
a
yeah.
sequel coming.
We got the sequel.
Jimmy
coming.
was celebrating.
So I mean,
Yeah, I was celebrating when I saw Tails at the end. I was like, that's it. It's good. We're good. We got another one.
It's a hit to the ego, but it was necessary.
Yeah. Hopefully that happens. That they go back and they come back and they come with new footage and everything looks splendid. It looks crisp, and hopefully it looks good. Halo needs to be good. Halo needs to be a rock solid staple for them right now. I don't think they can take another hit
No,
because
this is their last hit right there.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
yeah, because when 143 did the Halo collection, when it first came out, it was poorly received. They had to fix a lot of bugs. They had to fix a lot of stuff for them to get it up to what it is right now, that it's working really good. And then when they came out with the last Halo, it didn't go off that well. I don't think a lot of the Xbox fans and the Halo fans out there really liked the story, liked what they did with Master Chief and all that. So this one needs to hit hard, because if not, I don't know if they could recuperate from that.
So I think the reason that happens is because it's both a blessing and kind of like a curse. You have nostalgia working against you.
Yeah.
So you have all those people that are like, oh, but it's not as good as the original.
Yeah.
Like, you have to win those people over.
Yeah.
And that's always difficult. I mean,
But
it happens with any
I
kind
think
of sequel.
sometimes they
It
gotta
happens with
recognize
everything.
that, hey, it's a different studio. We gotta let our creativity flow in a different form. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes I
we're
feel
not
like
Bungie anymore.
yeah,
We
we're not
shouldn't-
Bungie. We're not the same.
We need
but,
to get
You
theirs
know,
and
we
add a
gotta-
little to it.
Yes, exactly. Change it. Give it our twist to it as well. So
I feel that they have to please the old fans, but do things enough to bring new fans.
Yeah.
Because if
But it's a huge feat.
yeah.
yes.
I know, Jimmy, you wanted to say something.
No.
Okay.
I'm just I'm agreeing with you guys.
Yeah, I think
More here in
they,
the corner,
they,
like,
need
yeah,
to,
yeah.
they need
Feeling
to
it.
they need to bring something more to it, because 343 it wants to kind of do what Bungie did before, but they need to bring something new to the table.
I mean, I enjoyed part 4. Part 5, I didn't get to. You know what? I didn't really dive into part 5 that much.
But that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because
I
then
didn't
you
really,
weren't compelled to it.
I think what? Graphically, it was okay. I don't know. I felt like I've had too much Halo, but it's been a long time too. So it's kind of like Battlefield, like, when Battlefield's coming, I was more hyped for. It's been such a long hiatus already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they need it to hit good. If not, it's gonna be a bad one for the Xbox, because the Xbox right now,
I think it's.
I think PlayStation is just so far ahead. They have like a lap ahead already. On games and like, not in the console, because I think the console is it's a lot stronger than the PS5,
and it's actually gonna get stronger.
and it's gonna get stronger. But yeah, no content, empty. It's kind of empty right now. I looked at my Xbox Series X the other day. I'm like, bro, when's the last time I turned my Xbox Series X on?
It's just taking space.
And I think I played like not even a game that's for the Series X. I think it was what did I? Oh, Resident Evil 7.
Okay.
Which is yeah. I'm looking. Yeah, that's gonna be the big one. I think Xbox and Bethesda are gonna have a lot of eyes on them.
Yeah, I think
Absolutely.
Bethesda needs to
Definitely.
drop Starfield, and say, hey, look, Starfield is coming and it's an exclusive to Xbox. The only way you're going to get it is on Xbox and on Game Pass. And I think that will help the Xbox stock and everything go up because they need it. And Bethesda needs to come out with exclusives for Xbox to kind of recuperate the $4 billion that they used to buy the company. Yeah. We need to see maybe a new Fallout from them.
Have they announced anything on Elder Scrolls, on the next Elder Scrolls game?
So what happened is last year they announced that Starfield is coming first.
Before they start doing
don't even talk about Elder Scrolls. The Elder Scrolls.
I think Elder Scrolls is getting a remaster, and it's releasing recently or now during summer.
Dude, very easily they could remaster Skyrim, and
That's the one.
and put some DLC to it, and
like,
people would buy it
So like
without thinking about it.
GTA Online.
Actually, well, I mean, you guys know this because I love Skyrim. But I believe earlier this week I saw some things that they were considering, or they mentioned coming up with another Elder Scrolls where it takes place after the war, so you actually get to see who won. Yeah. If it was the Nords or if it was, oh my God, I'm blanking on their name. The wannabe like Spartan Roman people.
Yeah.
The Imperials. There you go. So I mean, there's that, but other than that,
Todd Howard, the guy that makes the Elder Scrolls games, he said that first we're gonna come out with Starfield, and then we'll come out with the new Elder Scrolls game. So I guess either they want people to play Elder Scrolls Online and get their fix that way,
Most likely,
or they're gonna bust out with, like Jimmy said, a new remastered of Skyrim and say, hey, look, we added new missions, new Brotherhood stuff, new witches,
like more DLC stuff.
Yeah.
Just
to kind of expand it a
something
little
to hook
bit
you.
more.
Something to hook you.
Yeah.
You know?
And then that way it'll buy them time to finish Starfield and come out with the new Elder Scrolls.
I would rather that than them like
not do nothing.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Or like just going on the online, because I tried online and
It's not the same.
No, not at all. And it's a constant like buy crowns. It just feels like almost like a mobile game, constantly asking you to do in-game purchases. So I stopped playing it really quickly into it. I would rather DLC stuff to Skyrim.
Prodigy, they said don't worry, somebody's going to Walmart and they're going to get you some Chick-fil-A sauce and they're going to get it shipped to you.
I know I can count on my boy Wrecker. He's always there for me.
There you go. So as far as Bethesda, that's what I want to see. As far as EA, we're all going to see some Battlefield stuff. Can't wait for that.
That's all I need.
I also want to see, of course, we're going to see Apex stuff, but I also want to see some Star Wars stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. I think we're going to get... I am very certain that we're going to get either some KOTOR news, which will be big.
Yeah.
KOTOR remastered, boy. If you do that,
some Fallen Order 2.
Yeah.
For sure.
And remember, Ubisoft is working on an open world Star Wars game.
So
if
that
we
could be
can
on
just get
Ubisoft.
a teaser trailer, be like, hey, look, just have like a freaking Mandalorian come down and just like have a nice like open world look to it, teaser, everybody's going to melt their pants.
What about
Nah, it's
maybe
gonna be
like a new Battlefront?
A new Battlefront?
Yeah.
No, Nick,
No,
that would
because
be
they're
good.
using their studio for Battlefield, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't get a Battlefront for a while because
If they really love their fans and
I think they're gonna look
their
for
loyal fans, I don't believe Criterion is working on the new Battlefield. I would love to see a Burnout.
Oh yeah.
I would love to see another racing game that is not Need for Speed over and over again.
Or Gran Turismo.
Burnout with the new consoles
with the
would
new
be super
new
sweet.
engine would be really really nice.
The
But that's just
120
those
frames.
are far-fetched wishes that I have because as a child growing up, Burnout Paradise was the best, my favorite car game ever. But yeah, so I'm hoping that to see that from EA for sure.
So we know Nintendo's going to be there. We know that we're going to get a Nintendo Direct.
Switch Pro.
They already said that they're going to talk about.
It's gonna be 500 chip shortage.
They're talking about Link Mountain
God.
Climber.
560.
So Link Mountain Climber 2 is coming out.
500 bucks.
So they also kind of introduced they're going to have some more Mario stuff. So are you guys excited for Link Mountain Climbing 2?
Switch Pro.
Link Mountain Climbing 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should definitely like get the vertical limit the Stallone movie with the Link face on it. Part 2.
No, but all kidding aside,
Switch Pro.
you want the Switch Pro?
No, I just know that they're gonna have to announce it soon.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
for
There's
sure.
too much leaks.
Yeah.
There's
Too
too
much
many
smoke
leaks.
not
Too
to be
much-
fired.
Oh,
It's gonna
okay,
be
okay.
$500, which I don't know what you guys think about that.
No.
Oh my! Lord.
And
I regret buying my
it's
Switch
gonna be
Lite.
releasing in the next
Yeah.
year. So
And
there's a bunch of rumors about
you
that.
know what?
$500.
I
I
don't
don't know, man.
I'm a collector, so I don't know. That's kind of dangerous for me. I'll probably be like, yeah, I guess.
It's worth
Take my money.
Just here, man. Just
Yeah.
charge it.
I
'Cause
would
then-
I would buy a $500 Switch Pro if the screen is also a tablet.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't mind paying $500 if you tell me, hey, Kuko, you know you can answer emails. You can.
Oh, like an Android OS.
You know what-
almost to
you
it?
know
Yeah,
what?
I was gonna ask like
You know,
what
if
kind of
it's
level tablet.
If it's $500, exactly. If it's $500, I gotta be able to watch Netflix in it.
It's got to be other
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a device that lets
Yes.
me.
It better let me
Connect to
listen to
Nintendo.
Spotify. It better let me use some apps also
Hey,
as well.
use your Xbox
Voice
plug.
chat. It's
use
better
your
have voice
Xbox
chat.
Yeah.
You
voice
better have
chat.
It better have a
usernames.
2K or 4K screen on it,
Yes, at least 2K.
and it better be 60 hertz or higher, no matter what.
I don't know about the.
They
60
gotta
hertz.
they have to talk to
If you're paying
Sony
$500
for
bucks,
that. The OLED
Okay.
screen.
That sounds
Actually,
like it would be heavy. Though,
I think 60
so-
hertz is a base
No.
screen for anything now in the world, in my
yeah, I
opinion.
think that is the
I
standard.
think
30,
60,
30 is like already.
30
That's
is already a little
Yeah.
too old,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yep,
It's
yep.
because the thing is like, okay, if they're gonna come out with a Nintendo Switch Pro, it needs to compete, not compete, but at least be on par with Xbox and PlayStation.
I guess,
Because
but that's
where
what
the
it
big
has to be an
problem is.
all-included package, though. Like that's the whole Nintendo gist.
But the problem with Nintendo is, okay, the way it is right now plays great Nintendo games. But people wanted to play Nintendo games and third-party games. So in order for it to do that, it needs to be almost on par with the Xbox. Because when they make Battlefield, the next one, they don't want to make a Battlefield and a dumbed-down version for the Switch.
Yeah.
If they're going to do that, they'd rather not do it, and that's what happens.
Apex.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was about to say. I was like,
Is Apex that bad on the Switch?
Dude,
Yeah.
it's like 30 frames.
It's not even
constant.
worth playing, right?
The rendering is terrible. There's like
I bet
Not
you
even
EA
60
was
players
like,
in the
"Dude, why
lobby."
did we
Oh,
why did
that's
we
bad.
sign up for this? Why? Just to please the Nintendo nerds? Why?
yeah.
Yeah, you probably run that thing for an hour and it
burns your
burns
hands.
up. Yeah, right.
Hurt your hands. But
you have the
other than
imprints.
that, I think that's what Nintendo's gonna have.
Third
That,
degree
and they're
burn.
probably gonna reveal the usuals, the next fighter pass for Smash. You know, the upcoming fighter. They're probably gonna reveal that. So all that stuff.
When
is
are they
usual.
just gonna say, "Hey, look, that's Smash. We're gonna make a new Smash," or they're just gonna continue on with just adding to this one?
When I think because they hit the nail on the head with this one, they're gonna stick with it.
for a while.
They
at
didn't
least.
hit the nail on the head with the last Smash, of course, on Wii U, which was horrendous.
Yeah,
And the one before that, which was Brawl on the Wii, which wasn't bad. But
But just
people
the
were
controls.
just so loyal to Melee and the tournaments and Evo and everything was based
Yeah.
off Melee because it was one of the best, most balanced mechanic, blah, blah, whatever.
yeah.
But I think I forgot his name, not Kishimoto. I think that's the Naruto person. I don't know who it is, but I think he's gonna stick with his game with Smash. for
With the
sure.
way it is right now, just
Yeah.
keep adding to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It plays good. I mean, when it came out, I was pretty addicted to it for a while. I
Yeah.
got all the characters. It was good.
I've never played it, but I'm looking forward to it
It's fun. It's
for
fun.
MegaCon. Supposedly, we're
Yes.
playing.
So Wrecker was talking about Climbing Simulator 2 coming out on the Switch. He's very excited.
Yo, talking about the simulator games, I've been catching myself watching truck
Yeah,
driver
a lot of
simulator.
people-
I have a
Other
friend
people
that
playing
plays
that.
truck driving
It's-
simulator.
It's so soothing, but also so funny, depending on who you watch.
Well,
I
Get
watch
into
a guy
character.
I watch a guy that when he crashes in the game, he reacts to it in real life, and he like actually looks
yeah.
like he dies. It's really funny.
We have a
Um,
friend that actually flies planes, and I told him about Flight Simulator, and that they have it so much that if you put it on full sim mode, you have to do everything exactly like if you were flying one of the real planes.
So
all
it's
the
like actually
checklists.
really authentic to the
Yeah.
process.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I was told that if you get good enough to do that if you go on a plane, you could actually fly one.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
the streamer that I've been watching, like playing that, we're on such a tangent. The one that he's been playing a lot of like truck simulator. He recently was able to like haul stuff behind his car, and he was like, "It's crazy, but I used all the techniques of the game, and it made sense."
Worked
No,
out.
but games don't teach you anything. Remember that,
no,
kids.
no. Of course
You
not.
don't learn anything from
I
that.
don't know. My son's been playing Madden and he sucks at football.
Oh, well,
Maybe he's not good at
his first
football.
offer.
Oh no, I was talking about Khalil. Not
Oh,
Khalil.
okay.
Oh.
I was like, dang.
Ooh, thank you for bringing up offers now. Xbox seems like they're going to get the little grimy little hands
Oh, what?
on a new studio acquisition soon. There's been some rumors going around that Xbox is looking to acquiring another studio for their Xbox Game Studios. You guys have any idea who this might be? Because I honestly have no clue.
Well, they were talking about getting a Japanese company because they want to get some foothold in Japan.
Yes, I
Talking
think
about
so.
what, like some RPGs?
We're talking about like
or-
Capcom. We might be talking a little Konami. We can talk. They got Square Enix money.
Konami last week when we talked about it, when you guys talked about it on the show, Konami signing off IPs.
Yep.
Might be a little hint towards that as well. Maybe Xbox is picking up those IPs. Who knows?
Yeah.
So that can be a good one.
Oh, well, maybe PlayStation might get that Metal Gear.
Maybe Kojima's coming
Yeah.
into the Xbox side. Maybe Xbox gave him the Xbox money. He's
And
like, hey,
I want to hear about a new Sonic game too. I think that something is
Sega can be one.
Sega. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys just noticed, but a lot of the Sega games are coming to Game Pass.
Oh,
All the
yeah.
Yakuza games, the Sonic Olympic stuff, all that stuff. So,
They're
Yakuza
making-
Like a Dragon
they're
was a
making
timed
moves.
exclusive.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
So they got uber amounts of
Yo,
So-
that really boosted the bass in my
Yeah, that destroyed my earlobes.
Yeah, we just
Not my
destroyed
earlobe, my
everybody's
eardrums.
sound bars at home. Sorry.
My eardrums.
Soundbar destroyer.
The subwoofers are
Yeah,
gone.
yeah.
But they got the money. They got the money to purchase some of these studios. So,
Yeah.
which one is it? We just gotta wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
I would really like for them to go after maybe Sega. I want them to leave Capcom
Yes.
alone because
Yes.
I like Capcom being free to be able to make games for
Yeah, yeah.
for everybody. Even though Jimmy brought it up last time, which I didn't know, the whole Street Fighter thing. That
Mhm. Yeah,
PlayStation
Street
has
Fighter
some hands
Yes,
in that little
in the Street Fighter.
in that stuff. So.
Interesting indeed. Jumping into the next topic while we're now mentioning, oh no wait,
Exclusives.
wrong game. I mean wrong studio. Exclusives. Some rumors coming out about the next BioShock
The next
might
BioShock.
be being a PS5 exclusive. I don't know what I think about that. I think it's gonna be timed. I don't think it's gonna be a full exclusive. I don't know if 2K's work is.
It is going to be an exclusive.
Really?
I don't know if you remember when Kevin Levine promised us, got on stage, and whipped out the Vita and said, "I'm bringing BioShock to the Vita." It's finally happening.
That was too young. I don't remember that.
Wow.
I was too young for that.
That was
Dude, that's a
that was
long
many
time
moons
ago.
Do you
That
remember
is
that?
almost, that's almost like 12 years ago.
Do you
He's
remember
like,
that?
I never forgot.
I don't remember that at
Still
all.
waiting.
I'm waiting.
So you're a BioShock
I've
fan for
learned
sure.
You
Oh,
can't
huge.
wrong Google.
Look what's behind Google.
I know. That's
Google will
awesome.
remember apparently.
Oh, I'm still waiting for Agent. Where's Rockstar? Rockstar, looking at you. You promised me Agent coming to PlayStation. We're gonna get
I've nenever heard of that.
look it
in
up.
my
You
life.
think
Come on,
that
dude. Why do
K2
you think
games
I'm
are gonna
here?
be more exclusive now to Sony then?
No. This was Jimmy. I'm talking about like 15
I
years
know,
ago.
I know. But speaking of
Rockstar had
That's why I
promised
can't
us
remember this.
Agent.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't
That-
know what you're talking about.
Look at Prodigy. Prodigy's looking it up. He doesn't believe in Kukuramas.
No, I never said that. I just don't know what. Is this Rockstar's version of Hitman?
It was basically what it was gonna be is that you were an agent and it was like an open world
47.
thing, and you were gonna. But I think it's multiplayer based too, though.
Oh,
So-
so,
so you
Deathloop. No,
I
I'm joking.
mean, yes, they should have tried it something like they should have tried to make it be like downloadable, like some DLC stuff, and then go with it from there. You get me?
So yeah, I remember when studios promised us stuff. Yeah.
They
So
could, they
I
could
was, it
definitely
was
do
just
it
a
as a
joke.
DLC.
It was just a joke about the Vita thing, but it did happen. He did promise when BioShock Infinite was about to come out. PlayStation brought him on stage, Kev Levine, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm bringing BioShock to the Vita," and all that stuff. But I'm not like Prodigy. I hope that this is for everyone an agnostic game that'll be on PC, Xbox, because then that means they have, they can build the game as good as they want it to be. But at the same time, when it is an exclusive, they could just focus on one console and they could just squeeze the juice out of it. That's why when games are exclusive, they look better, play better, because they only have to concentrate on one particular system. So it's like a double-edged sword. But
it's like a pick your poison type of deal.
yeah, but BioShock is a 2K game.
But I mean, it limits your audience with the shortage.
It does.
It's probably be time.
And we're gonna be talking about limiting audiences in a little bit.
Yeah, because the thing is that they're not selling consoles like they would like to.
Limiting
Because
But
big time.
I definitely, of course, I'm excited. No doubt, I've been waiting for the next BioShock, the next what's it? How do you say it? Installment. There you go, installment in this universe.
I know all the words, I just can't spell them. Prodigy.
Yes.
So how many BioShock games have you played?
2.
2.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Okay.
I still haven't done Infinite.
Okay. And you probably have you done the DLC for 2?
No,
Minerva's Den is by far the best DLC I've ever played.
Isn't that the reason why you wanted to do the game share?
Yes, because you have it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I need to finish the series.
Okay. Jimmy, what about you? Any BioShock?
I haven't played Infinite, and I actually got the collection, and I'm playing through it right now still. So.
You like those 2002 sound effects?
But I'm not too fond of part 1, man. That thing aged really bad. So
it is difficult.
Yeah, it's a little
but
difficult to get to that one.
To me, it's a story that's that kind of keeps you going because it's very, very. The world I love.
Yes.
Rapture. Rapture is such a cool
the environment,
world.
the sounds, being in there, all the stuff around, looking around.
Yo, Nikki, thank you.
I know. I'm in the studio to celebrate my 15 months.
Look at that, 15 months. Woo!
That's crazy.
It's no, we need some flashing lights. And
Sorry for the speakers.
Also, if you have headphones.
Destroyed.
So how about you, Nikki? Any BioShock history?
I think I played once on PS3.
Do you know which one that might have been?
No, not.
Were you underwater or were you in
No.
the sky?
No, I was.
No.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Dead Space. No, I haven't played BioShock.
Dead Space. Yes, Dead Space. That's another
Yo,
one.
EA needs
yes.
EA needs EA needs.
You're welcome.
Dead Space. Dead
Yes.
Space.
Dude, Visceral needs to
No.
forget whatever. I don't even know what they're working on. Are they still doing the open world Star Wars game?
I think they're doing it.
I don't know
think
if they are.
I heard
still.
something like a couple of months ago about a Dead Space.
Dude,
some
they
Dead
need
Space.
to.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't even mind a reboot like Demon
There's just
Souls, like a
rumors
whole
right now.
reboot where it's built from the
Yeah.
ground up and
Isaac.
it's like completely changed.
I would
that
definitely
be
want
good.
a remake from Part 1, man.
Oh,
Because you know what? You can play that game to
Part
this
2's
day.
good too. The Part 3 is the one that kind of.
That's the one that's kind of, yeah. But Part 1, man, like, you can play it to this day and it's still pretty good. Like,
Especially the first
it's
part
aged
where you-
well, yeah. Like, the remotes are
The
good.
story,
It's a little bit of a tank. Yeah, the story is amazing.
Yeah.
But, like, it kind of has some
The
semi-tank
weapons. The
controllers.
weapons are so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very different. Yeah, man.
Damn, that is a good
And
one.
me,
for
that I'm
me,
about
man.
that
I totally
survival
forgot
horror,
about that.
man. That
Yeah.
hit the spot when that. I'll never forget. I was in a GameStop when the GameStop was still over here in the mall. Now it's not there anymore. It used to be like Electronic Boutique, I think.
Yeah,
At that
Teardrop.
time.
Oh my gosh.
Teardrop.
Like it was still Electronic Boutiques around before.
I remember Electronic Boutique.
And I'm like, I asked the guy, I'm like, yo, what's with this freaking cover in this hand, the severed hand? Like, what's going on here? What type of game is this? He's like, man, get it, bro. You won't regret it. That was like the best advice any Electronic Boutique employee has ever given me after that. That's it. After that, that's it. No, it's just
After
like,
that,
yo,
then-
you want the $5 bonus reward? Cash in, sell your soul with the magazine. Yeah, no, those were good times.
Yeah, I haven't played Dead Space since PlayStation 3.
That's it.
No,
We have to
Space is
revisit
That
some
would be
Dead
a
Space.
cool remaster.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. They need to. Dead Space deserves it, to be honest with you.
Yep.
But if you ever get a chance, Bioshock's a great franchise. Really good. Story's awesome. I can't wait to see where they take the Bioshock story or universe. Every single one has a phenomenal ending to it. Infinite didn't let me down as far as the ending was cool.
good.
It's different. I don't want to spoil it,
Yeah,
but
no.
I can't wait to see it.
Are they quick plays? Or like you gotta invest a lot of hours?
The one would I
Like 6
say?
hours? 6
I
hours?
would say 10 to 15 hours max.
Okay.
And it's worth it but
Yes.
from the beginning to the end, you have to pay attention to everything that happens and then at the end, you're like, oh my gosh,
Everything
Moment.
ties in together?
yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then in 2, it's a little different because you're playing another character, and then 3 is also different because you're playing someone else.
That's good to know because I have a bunch of games like in my library, but I just haven't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been meaning to like
The
busting
backlog.
things open. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
one of the games that I know you beat recently, Nikki,
Which one?
had to be from that guy from Fortnite in front of Kuko, right?
Oh yeah.
Kratos.
I loved it so much.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did
And
you
then
beat
the-
it? You
the
beat
key-
it, right?
yeah, I beat it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jimmy, did you
the
beat-
news?
No, I haven't beat it.
It's so good, Jimmy.
Yeah, the new one. The new one. you're
So
talking
good.
about,
Yeah, and the second I finished it, I was like,
wait, they're all good.
They're all
Okay.
good.
yes, but this is the only one I've played.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I played like the original one on PlayStation once when Fabi was like, "Oh, I have to go to the bathroom. Can you play for me?" And I was like, "Okay." Yeah. Like
Just
kid,
sort of like
just-
triangle, triangle.
Yeah,
X,
I was like,
X,
circle,
triangle,
circle,
triangle.
circle.
Yeah, circle, circle.
I was like a kid. I didn't know what was going on, and then I saw the blood, and I'm like, ah.
It's just whipping people.
But
Boom, boom,
but
boom.
yeah, I think maybe like just a couple of months ago, I finished that one in specific. And the second the story ended, I was like, okay, when's the next one coming out?
I get it.
It
Right.
was
Now I know what Kuko's talking about.
it
I
was
get it.
so good.
Yes,
The
it
way
was so
everything ties in, like that, those last couple of minutes, without giving the story, when they get to that one location, it just blew my
It
mind.
was so good you can make a movie out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, 100%.
trilogy.
Like it's so good. And then the news that I'm assuming is the reason you brought it up came out this week. That I was like,
Bow, bow.
Pushed back to 2022. I honestly saw this coming.
Yes.
I believe Kuko saw this coming as well. I think we all knew the
When
holiday
they-
2021 was too good to be true.
Yeah, when they're like, oh, yeah, we'll be there holiday 2021, we're like, yeah, right,
Yeah,
Corey.
right, bro.
why? Is
Nah,
do they have a history?
They haven't
of
even
pushing
shown. They haven't even shown gameplay or nothing.
That's it.
That's
no
it right
teaser,
there.
no
Nothing.
nothing.
Just-
It was just a logo.
Too
The logo
close,
and
too
that's it.
close to the old one.
Yes.
Also, a new system. You got to get used to the new
Yeah.
system, new physics. They were also updating the old one and giving it all
giving
the
it the
upgrades for
PS5
the
upgrades.
the little PS5 little upgrade to it. So
The little mods.
it was going to take
tweaks.
some time. The good thing is that Corey Barlog, the guy that's directing the game, he says that he's got like a map,
like
for-
a storyboard?
yeah, storyboard for 5 games.
Oh,
Dang.
right.
So he set up.
So he's set.
So just be
Okay.
patient. Just
No,
be patient.
Corey can make it
Jimmy,
happen.
did you get to Helheim?
No. I haven't even gotten that far. I played the beginning part. That's
One
it.
of my good friends
The
played.
beginning.
I told him you got to play God of War. He got to this cave
Mm-hmm.
and he got lost, and he's been there for like 2 years. He's like, I haven't played the game because I can't get out of the cave.
Nah.
It's like you got to come over to my house and get me out of the cave.
Is it the one with the light bridges, like with the water?
I don't know. I gotta go.
The one that's
No.
under the witch's nest. Under the witch's
No,
nest.
the one where I got lost for a good while was
because there's no compass. There's nothing
Yeah,
that
no.
says, hey, look, you gotta go this way or that
the
way.
The game gives you
like
doesn't
that
give you cues or
specific
anything.
world where it has like the gas,
Oh, the
Yeah.
death one
the death. Yeah.
with the ice, the frozen, the really cold frozen.
That's
no,
Helheim.
No.
She's
Oh,
talking
no?
about Elfenheim, where it's yellow.
Yeah, it's like a weird orangey yellowish color,
Yeah.
and then you have
You
to
fight these like bugs looking human.
Yeah.
humanish. Yeah.
So I kept like taking other turns in the maze, and then I would run into a Valkyrie, or I would just die. And I'm like, bro, please let me out of here.
Jimmy, have you ever ran into a Valkyrie?
No, but it sounds big.
Dude, like the first time I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
what's
sounds
happening
big,
here? Oh, it's lowering down to this area. Holy crap, there's just one person in this huge room. Mm-hmm. You know it's going to go down.
Yep.
So then
It's
you
like a
go,
round looking room.
See,
you know?
I
Yeah.
didn't have that
You walk
reaction.
in
The
there.
arena.
and then she just whooped me. I'm like, okay, I'm not supposed to be here yet.
Yeah, no,
Just walked out.
I didn't have that reaction. I just went up to it. I'm like, oh, what is this? And then I just saw the wings,
Yo, shout out to
Wow.
Carlocho,
Nope.
Danny
Nope.
Nerf in the
Turn
house.
around.
and I immediately got beat.
Yeah.
I have till this day, I still haven't beat a Valkyrie.
Okay.
They're tough.
They're tough.
Yeah. Well, it got pushed back. We knew that was gonna happen. I'm still kind of hoping that we do get Horizon, because I that's what I thought. I'm like, they're gonna push back God of War. They're not gonna come out Horizon and God of War the same year, because that's
they're gonna make
basically
money.
cutting
They
their
gotta
own
make money, yeah.
throats.
Yes.
So they're gonna come out with Horizon, let it come out for a while, put it on PC, because that's like their thing now,
And
and
when
then
people
and
are
then
bored.
boom, drop the new God of War, let it stay out for a while, then PC, and then that's the rotation. Then they'll have whatever Sucker Punch is working on next, and then whatever
Shima 2.
yeah, and then whatever the guys that made
Returnal, Housemark.
no, not Housemark,
Ben Studios.
Ben Studios, yeah, the ones that made
Days Gone.
Days Gone. Then they'll jump into the rotation. Then you got
Can we get Blue Point off of rebooting games and making All Stars? Thank you.
yeah, that's what I'm hoping they drop. Surprise, All Stars coming out.
I'm surprised you didn't say that during for E3.
I it's because I think it's redundant. I feel like a broken record. Every time we talk about announcements, I'm like, can we just get an All Stars?
Action where he slays Valkyries all the time,
Wow.
and by that he probably means Apex.
Except, I don't know if she's interested in you, Manny.
It'd be like that.
All I know is
sometimes.
about that Loba Valkyrie. You know, that's all I'm saying.
So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. So yeah, so
Going from a great game to a not so great exclusive. Destruction
Oh.
All Stars.
this is when you know the writing's on the wall. When an online
When
game
you get bots.
starts adding bots, you
Yep.
know that. You
And
know,
this is
things
what
are
I
not-
meant by limiting audience. What was it?
Limiting
Limited
your audience.
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah, but
The-
maybe the bots will help out. I mean, it helped out with PUBG. PUBG started out with bots, and it was just bots,
But,
and then
PUBG Mobile though.
Yeah, but still.
But
I
it
mean,
started-
it's a free game.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was gonna say it's
You
one
know.
thing when you're starting with it. It's another when it's dying
When
and
you're
you're like,
dying, yeah.
we need to fill the spots.
They should have just started with the bots off rip, you know, but they didn't forecast it. They thought they were just gonna be number one.
It's
Apex,
you know what it was. They
Legend.
probably had the Rocket League stigma, where it's
Yeah.
like we're free to play on PlayStation Plus and we're coming out. We're gonna kill it.
But the thing is that
Negative.
what they had against them is the amount of PlayStation 5 consoles that were out.
That's true.
So
That
when,
too.
when Rocket League came
Well,
out, there was a
and-
lot
that
of
and
consoles.
content.
And that's what I was gonna say. What killed All Stars is the lack of legs. It had no
Yeah,
modes. It only
no
had like
modes.
3 modes.
And they're all very similar.
Yeah, so now they're starting to introduce newer modes. I'm like, this is what you needed from the beginning. It's kind of like the whole first impression thing. Like once you do the bad first impression, it's kind of hard to get the
Get
second
back in.
impression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
CD
wanna-
Project Red.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Well, No Man's Sky did it though.
And they're getting a new update, another one. Like they're they're crazy.
Yeah, I've heard that one's a good game
Yeah,
too.
they're getting another one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know Kuko. I know you're the biggest hater of bots. I am too as well. I think bots are
Bots make me
not
feel
always
good.
the best.
It's because you know what it is that when
Bots
yes,
make me feel OP.
Confidence.
that's the thing. Like I never
Boom,
played
another one.
Fortnite,
Boom,
but
another
then when I get on Fortnite, I start killing all these people. I'm like, damn, I'm amazing at
Damn,
this
I'm
game.
like freaking
I need to start
playing
streaming.
raw as hell.
And
Yeah.
then my son walks by, he's like, Dad, but you just killed like 20 bots. I'm like, what? Yeah, because since you never play, you're low rank, so all the other people are higher, so they got to fill it in with bots. I'm like, why you got to kill my vibe like that?
For real.
It's like that.
But yeah,
Wow. Violin comes out.
Yep. And talking about look at all the segues I have today. Look at that.
You're
Talking
on the ball.
about bots, a game that will have and include robotic dogs. Battlefield 6.
Is that
Robotic dogs.
already?
No, there's rumors about it.
Like
though.
T1000 dogs type of thing?
Yeah, no, Boston Dynamic
T-
Dogs gonna be
Dude,
Boston
carrying some
Dynamic.
C4, C4 on their
Honeywell.
back.
It's gonna be
Honeywell
like
dogs.
bow.
You know what's funny is that everybody's mind goes different. When I heard robotic dogs, I thought of Soundwave.
Yeah.
Soundwave. Oh,
Dude,
Transformers?
Growing up, yes,
Yeah.
growing up, I always wanted that toy because that toy was like a 5-in-1 because you got Soundwave and then you had his 4 cartridge cassettes
Yep.
that would turn into like the vulture or a pterodactyl, whatever.
It was a
The flying
pterodactyl,
thing
that
is-
panther looking thing.
The panther looking,
Yeah.
the robot with the thumping
Yeah.
arms. So and then so I thought of Soundwave.
But
when
you
said
know, that
robotic
was like a
dogs.
freaking Transformer with Pokemon, man. It's real talk. It's just
Ahead of
throw
his
'em out.
times, man.
Ahead of his time.
I just think of like, do you guys remember those random robot dogs that all they did was carry a bone and just walk?
Yeah.
That's all I think of.
like the toy things.
Yeah, those were
and
like
it would-
in
it
a
would have,
little
like,
middle
heart
kiosk.
eyes.
They're in the middle kiosk.
Yeah, it would have like
The
little
batteries.
heart eyes if it loved you.
In
Yeah.
South Florida, that's what they pick up right before they go back to their country. They're like, look, I brought you something.
Yeah, I got this little dog and it.
Hey man, my parents
like-
gave me one of those.
You like video games? Here's a console with 700 games, 500 of Mario's with just different
with
setups.
different colors, different colors, and then
The blocks are in different places.
yep, and no, it's like the same name. It's the same Mario game with different names,
Mm.
and yeah, like a recolor. Like this
Yeah, yeah.
different-
So what's
Oh,
going
man.
on with Battlefield? What else is leaked, Mister?
Leaked images of
Images.
some
Well,
gameplay screenshots actually, and man, oh man, I don't know if you guys ever played BF3 and played on the Gulf of Oman, and those dynamic sandstorms that would kick in. That does not compare to what this sandstorm looks like. It looks pretty bad.
That's crazy.
That's pretty impressive.
This is probably going to show off the whole dynamic weather thing that they're going to be adding into Battlefield.
Mm.
I hope it doesn't get so futuristic. I don't know why, but this jet looks very, very futuristic.
You know what that plane reminds me of? Resistance: Fall of Man.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, it does.
Hey, as long as you don't have a double jump or like some type of rig suit, we good.
Yeah, at
It
the
could
same
be like
time,
a borderline Terminator.
one
Okay,
thing-
what they wanted
one
is
thing
to
they
be-
said is they're going to have prototypes of the real,
Mhm.
of what military has now, but in the game, like
But
of
in
what
the
it
game.
is going to be in the future.
So
Because
it's
this is
something that
World
they're
War
working.
III.
They're working on it
Yeah.
right now in the Pentagon.
Yeah,
And,
because this is
Yes.
going to be World War III.
They want it
Yeah.
to be grounded. They want
What
it
do
to
they
be
know that
realistic.
we don't?
Yeah.
They know about guns. Like my father-in-law told me one time that he was able to test a gun that was a big round disc that shot out ball bearings, and it was like poof, poof, poof. It would spin in a circle, and the ball bearings would come out. And he said that it would like put huge dents and holes in tanks.
I mean, how wouldn't?
Wow.
And this he told me this like 15 years ago
Yeah,
when he
imagine
was
what
still
they
in
have
the army.
now.
So I know they
Armor-
got
armor
laser guns
piercing.
and everything.
Yeah, I've seen like
They
this
have
laser thing that.
they have guns that
Takes out
shoot. They
rockets.
have guns that shoot around walls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, I've seen
there's-
Camera.
there's-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But this just, a lot of people didn't like Levolution in Battlefield 4 because it did feel repetitive. But I hope that with the dynamic weather system or whatever they're gonna have in 6,
It's because the
we're gonna
level
have a lot of variety.
what my problem was that what they promised me in my mind was not what I got. So when they
Yeah.
told me, "Oh, you could destroy everything," and then you're like running through Paris, and like, "Oh, there's people that want to blow up that building." What do you mean? I can't blow up that one, but this one, yes, but that one, no. What the hell's going on?
Yeah,
And so in my mind,
That
I
not
was
part
like,
of the map.
in my mind, I'm like, I could blow up everything. If it's a tank and I'm shooting cannon shots at walls, I want them all to go down.
yeah, that was what
That's the first
BF5
thing.
brought back.
That's the first thing you're gonna do when you try to beta, try to blow up a building. If it doesn't blow up, trash.
It's because you know what?
They didn't give me nothing.
Bad company spoiled me.
Yeah.
Because bad company, you would get to a town, and that town would be complete. And by the time the match was over, there was no
There
town.
was no town.
It was just flat with holes and crevices. So
You
like,
guys ordered a demolition crew. Like, yeah,
You left
doom.
people homeless, bro.
Yep.
I'm just telling you, there was times that there was people in a building.
And then there wasn't.
And we would run around the building, putting C4s on the bottom of the building, and just demolition the thing, and just names would pop out.
Damn, demo.
And then,
Got a train
so that's the thing.
demolition
And they
assault.
would, EA would come out, and they're like, "You saw that destruction? Well, we're gonna make it even better with Levolution." And you're like, "Oh my gosh, it's gonna get better than this." And then when you were trying to blow up a building with a tank, you're like, "I can't even blow up the wall. Like, what's going on?"
Yeah.
It kind of breaks the immersion, because the whole point of, for me, in my mind, Battlefield is more realistic.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? Like COD, I get it. This is, to me, COD's more an arcade shooter, like a military arcade shooter. People running around, basically like laser tag or airsoft.
Yeah, man. That pretty much like Battlefield is the woods ball and COD is the speedball
Oh yeah.
of the gaming
Yeah.
gaming shooters.
That's a perfect example.
The
Yeah.
other screenshot they showed off was one of a tank view. These are all blurry, of course, because
That looks like trash, to be
They're
honest.
leaks. They're leaks. They're leaks. They downloaded them at 56K.
They're
so sorry,
leaks.
guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
This looks like
low bandwidth shots.
Prodigy, remember when we went to E3 and we got to play Watson the first time, and I was there with my camera in my pocket.
It looks like
Filming
this is
it.
the quality that we got it at. Here
They're
we
like, no
see
cameras. I'm like, what camera? I'm like,
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Here we see 4-player squads. So that is confirmed that we're gonna keep the 4-player squads.
terrible.
The UI does look very reminiscent of Battlefield 4.
We used to have 5 in Bad Company. I would like the 5, but I would. My idea is to have platoons, and then you have platoon leaders.
Dude, with
And
the
then within the
128
platoon-
players, I think that's a possibility. That's a
That's a
good
lot.
idea.
And then what happens is, if I'm a platoon and we're all a platoon together, and I'm the platoon leader, I can say, "Hey, we're gonna go get flag A." Then I can press a button like down on the D-pad and say, "Hey, Bravo, Team Alpha, which is our team, we're gonna go get flag A." And if I want to communicate to another,
To send commands.
like another platoon, I can switch between the platoons and say, "Hey, platoon B, Foxtrot, we're gonna, Alpha's going to 1." That way you can kind of coordinate some of the battles, because sometimes you're playing and you're fighting and getting a flag, and everybody else is comiendo, somewhere else.
Yeah.
And you're
Where the
like,
planes at? Where the planes at?
Sadly, nobody ever listens to the ping system in Battlefield. You'll ping an objective and say attack, and nobody would ever go attack.
They're like, "Oh, that's a cool story, bro."
Nice.
But
Thanks
I need
for
to
letting
go
me
over
know.
there. Yeah.
No
Yeah.
thanks.
No thanks. I think I'll go over there.
Take a hard pass.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I do.
But as we already close in on the week of the reveal, I think it's going to be very, very exciting to see some more news.
Yeah. I want to see some futuristic weapons, but not like too future that they're impossible. I want to see, I want to see destruction. I want to see, me being able to take out a tank with like a freaking homing rocket and the dart system. I used to love. My brother used to carry a dart, and he used to, ping the helicopters, and then I would come behind him and just.
Dang.
After he would shoot the rocket. The thing we had a 5-man squad, and we used to wreck people in Bad Company.
Who were your 5?
It was Lord Infamous,
Okay.
was
Not
me.
surprising.
DJ Fuego, Stevie,
Oh.
Ill Skills, and Midfield Maestro. So us 5, and my brother was a medic, and dude, we were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the leaderboard all the time.
Dang.
And it would
I can attest to that.
And it would, like, I was talking to
got
Midfield this
witnesses.
week. He was supposed to call in, but I told him, dude, wouldn't it be awesome if you could have our 5-man squad and add Nikki, Jimmy, Prodigy, Quito, Jimbo, and imagine, dude, the team that we would have,
Full drop.
they would freaking people would just quit. People would just quit.
I would just be vibing. I'm not someone that makes people quit.
Nikki's gonna hit the BF4
No, but Nikki, you could be
ATV
the,
C4 launch where she puts C4 at the bottom of the ATV.
Yeah,
and
where the
flies across
planes at?
map.
Where the planes at?
no, you could be our
Fly
pilot.
recon
You could
for
be,
you guys.
That's the beauty of Battlefield.
Oh, I'm not good
You
at
could be
flying
the
planes.
tank.
No.
You could be the Jeep that drops everybody off and brings people.
No, the Uber.
Oh, I'm down with that
I
one.
could do the
I'll
Uber.
be Uber. I don't care.
Hey, pick me up in the spawn.
The chopper.
Nikki rides up. Your Uber's here.
Dude, Lord Infamous would be
Got
the
some-
chopper.
Yeah,
and
Fabi-
me and Midfield Maestro would be like swinging up. Okay, stay, don't move, and just cleaning out
Yeah.
buildings.
He was always the one flying things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. We all had different stuff.
You had different roles.
Got different roles.
That's how you
man.
have a
That's
good team.
Yeah, we had a good medic, the kind that if once the guy's down, he doesn't care, he runs through all the bullets and saves people.
Wow.
Not the ones that are like, oh, I'm gonna wait till the war's over and then I'll see if I can still patch you up. So, yeah.
But
Nah,
yes,
he's like
definitely
shooting,
excited
patching
for
you up
that.
at the same time.
Nikki just follows me around the map. It's between that or she dead somewhere in a bomb hole. Yeah, accurate to me playing Battlefield 5.
Yeah, when they call in those airstrikes.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I'm like, what is this? And then I die. And I'm like,
Just see your
Oh.
sirens blaring. You're like, what the heck is
Yeah.
going on? You're having a party?
Like, I
You're
thought we're playing Battlefield, not Apex. Why is we getting a Gibby drop?
I'm just like, what?
Is the circle closing? What's going on here?
Do you want to see Firestorm come back? Okay.
Where's the
Good
chat?
talk.
Dang.
Where's the crickets at?
That
Where's the
silence
crickets
was
at?
deafening.
Yeah, for real.
I like what you got.
Wrong. That's not
Come
the
on. It's
crickets.
this one.
Hello, imbecile.
Yes, clearly.
Calling me an imbecile.
That shouldn't be a plan until 2 years into the game when it's stable, steady, and good.
I think they had a good idea. It's just poorly implemented.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
And I think that the old nature of the gameplay didn't help. Like for me, Battle Royale is more fast paced, more futuristic. When I'm like picking up old like World War I weapons and like bing bing blink. Like I don't want to fight in a Battle Royale with that. I want a real weapon.
Yeah.
Blink.
Yeah, the little clip falls out after the 6-shot.
Yeah, I know. Springfield?
I recently saw a video of someone like reloading a Garland. That's what it made me think of. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was interesting.
Interesting indeed. And now we're gonna be jumping. Oh, there you go. Now we're gonna be jumping on to what's out this week.
Dude, I am super excited for this week.
Yeah, you're trying
Are
to
you?
go medieval on somebody?
This week, I've been, believe it or not, I've been waiting a long time for this week. And I'm excited for one of the games that's coming up.
I'm
this
excited for one of them as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Super
yeah.
excited.
I'm pretty excited for like 3 of them.
Week. Okay,
As a
this is a
matter
good
of
week.
fact.
Remember,
Yeah, not for the wallet, though.
remember
$70 a pop right now.
Well, I mean, we've had a couple of weeks where there was like nothing.
Yeah.
so-
you should have been
Right.
saving up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should been saving up.
All right.
Yeah, but
Like
I'm a pop
always,
collector,
we
too.
want to
man.
thank our boy Wrecker for coming in and helping us out with the games out this week.
Yes,
And like
sir.
always, you guys can play along and guess the price of the games. We are playing what's out this week. Price is right.
We should just add a soundboard for that.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna get
It's,
you transitions.
Right.
it's in the works.
So, we're going to jump into the first game, Chivalry 2. Coming out on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4,
Milady.
Xbox One. Coming out on June 8th. So, Chivalry 2 made by... oh, wait. Wrong studio. Is
Yeah.
it by Tripwire? Was I correct? The
Who
people
knows?
that made
Go medieval on
Manhunt?
medieval.
No,
It's
Manhunt.
Tripwire.
The Shark game?
Yeah, it's Tripwire.
Okay. Chivalry 2 coming out this week.
But
It's
this
honestly...
is RTS, right?
no. Wait.
It has to be.
No, I think this is the first person fighting one.
This is a first person fighting one.
It's the all out war one with like
Yeah.
100 people in a map in like
yeah,
a kingdom.
This is a first person.
So each one of those is a separate player.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
There you go, you
actual
saw that?
there you go.
Ooh, yeah.
There's actual fighting mechanics and stuff. You see it?
Cállate. Yep. I'm going to make some people bleed.
So like we had Robin Hood come out.
Gonna behead them.
So Robin Hood and this were kind of like in the same vein almost.
Uh-huh.
That looks pretty good, though.
Yeah.
No, Chivalry honestly was a really, really good game when it came out. When it comes to combat and stuff like
Mhm.
that, you see like the shield breaking there. There's a lot of
Yeah.
different mechanics that goes into it.
Mm.
So
yeah, $70 game.
if you guys are looking to,
60,
beat
60,
some medieval
60.
people up and make them bleed, you guys can on June 8th. So if you guys want to start with the price guessing out here, what do y'all got?
This is coming out for PS4, right? This is gonna be
this
a
is
$60
PC,
game.
PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, Xbox One.
60, baby.
Yeah.
60,
60.
Guko,
What was 70?
70. Okay, next gen prices out here. Nikki.
60. I was gonna say 60 before.
Okay,
for me.
you guys are all wrong. It's actually $40.
What?
Ah.
Yo, I'm gonna get it. Wrecker, wait, does it have on? No. Does it have online?
We need to stream this.
You should have online, if I'm not mistaken.
Wrecker,
from what I
we're
remember.
playing this.
Yeah, Mordhau is of course a more realistic version of this game. So yes, if you guys want to pick this up for $40 on June 8th, you guys can do so. Going into the next one, we got ESO,
Gift.
Elder Scrolls Online, coming out for next-gen consoles. So this will be the upgraded version, PS5,
I'm not sure.
and
Is
Xbox
it
Series X.
whoa, damn. Gamer Action was pretty close. He won with 50. Is ESO still have a subscription fee? A monthly subscription fee?
You can do it. I never did it.
But so
it
can you
doesn't.
play though without it?
Yeah, you can play without it.
Oh, okay. So it's free to play.
Yeah, but every time you go to the menu, it's like, we have a subscription. Get some crowns.
With that
This
voice?
shit ain't free.
That's how it feels like to me.
That's how Nikki feels like.
Buy my crowns.
He's like, the goddamn thing is always seducing me.
It's,
It really wants its crowns.
it wants you to get the subscription and the crowns.
Damn crowns.
Did he
like,
just,
it's not an
did-
option.
It looked like he just hold up the manual for Oblivion from GameStop.
So,
So it's free, apparently, according to Nikki. I'm going with free. Thanks, Nikki, for the heads up.
it's actually not free.
No, you buy the game.
$30?
There,
It's $20.
so
Okay.
yeah, like I had to pay ESO, but there's a subscription.
On top
If you-
of that,
Yeah. So you buy the game. That's why I was like, no, this is rubbing me wrong. Like I paid for a special version,
that's
which
usually what I tell Chris.
like I bought an $80 version, and then I was like, okay, so I must have everything.
Yeah, must have all the
No.
armor,
No
all the
subscription.
stuff.
Nope. And then it was like, oh, we have a yearly subscription or a monthly subscription. If,
Prescription.
my bad. Subscription
that
if,
too,
if you want to have
want it.
access to like this and that. And I think for certain stories too, it would even limit your map. And I'm like,
Oh,
no,
hell no.
no. That's when I was like, I'm not gonna play
Oh,
this.
they got greedy.
Yeah, no, super.
Greedy.
Oh,
No. So, if you guys want to pick up the new upgraded version, of course, it will be a free upgrade for those who do own it already. But if you guys don't own it, $20 is what
$20.
ESO will cost on June 8th.
All right.
So, going into the next game, which is actually the game I was talking about that I'm
Green
excited
Hell.
for, is Green Hell. Green Hell is coming out on PS4 and Xbox One on June 9th.
wait, what was the price of that?
It's a
You said 10?
survival game?
The last game?
Yeah.
20.
20.
So, yeah. This is your survival
Arc 2.0.
survival game. I relate this
Rust.
to
What are you surviving?
what the homies played as a whole series on the channel.
Forest.
The Forest.
This would be so good.
Um,
This would be so good if they added a dinosaur. It would be Turok.
That looks like me playing Stranded
Have you
Deep.
not played Arc?
Arc sucks.
Ark. Yeah, but no, I don't know.
Ark is terrible.
Talk about Turok. No, Ark.
So,
That looks
If you
pretty
guys
good,
wanna
though.
start-
Arc has
Gotta-
dinosaurs.
Gotta
though.
fight indigenous people and everything.
yes, there's cannibals, Nikki. We're ready. We're ready. So, any
So you guys already went through the pregame for this already, right?
Yes,
So you guys
we
went
know
through
what to
the
expect.
Internship in the forest. And now you guys leveled
Internship
up
in the
to
forest.
Yeah,
to
now
Green
we're
Hell
instead
now.
of the forest, the jungle. So, yeah. Seems about right.
I'm $60 for this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
$60. Okay.
60.
And it seems to have exactly like the Forest, 4-player online co-op for sure.
Perfect for the Breakfast Club.
So, Jimmy, 60.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 60.
Okay, Nikki.
50.
Okay, and you guys are all wrong once again. It's
Is it 40?
$25.
What?
That's pretty good.
Nikki,
Yo, this is a good week.
Nikki.
I know we're gonna get a lot of
You know,
games. and not
we know we
out
gotta
of
get
pocket.
this right.
Huh?
We
Yeah.
gotta get this right.
For 25, yeah.
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
that's crazy.
Yes. So if you guys want to pick up a survival horror game, not horror, survival game
Bro, that's sad.
this week,
Why?
You guys pick it up on June 9th.
I was just thinking about those freaking 8-bit games that were like, yo, it's $25. Nah, man, you're wrong. It's 35. And then this thing is like full graphics, high res. And you're like,
Yeah.
damn, dude, like, what the
No,
heck? What's
it's a
going
good
on?
week.
Dude, you're paying $80
Yeah.
for some Super Nintendo games.
Yeah, dude, what the
And
heck?
Nintendo 64 cartridges too were going for like 80, 90
This
bucks.
gaming company's getting away with everything.
Yep. So going into the next one is Final.
Manny said $30 for Arc 2.0.
He was close. He was the closest out of everybody.
Yeah.
So going into the next one, we got Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade coming out on the PS5
Well, in my case, it's
June
for free.
10th.
Must be nice.
So
Yeah.
what is
That's
your prices on this?
$70.
Okay, Nikki.
Nah, I think they
What does
probably go down for
integrate
50.
mean?
So it's the upgraded version, and they added some stuff to
Yeah,
it.
it's
DLC.
So you're going to see Yuffie. You're
Okay.
going to see Yuffie and some new characters.
60.
Sid, I think, too.
Okay, and Jimmy hit it right on the head, of course.
70?
$70. Next
Jimmy
gen
cheated,
prices.
dude,
Nah, I
because he's
didn't
a
cheat,
Final
man.
Wait,
Fantasy
okay, so
fanboy.
He was
so
probably looking it up at home.
so
Fanboy life.
so tell me this. I'm a bit confused. Why is it free for you, Kuko?
Because I bought the PS4 version.
So
Yeah,
why would you buy this
but
version if you could buy the PS4 one for 60?
No. But did you buy the Intergrade version?
No, I just get the PS5 upgrade.
You got the PS5 upgrade.
Nah, but this
you
is
didn't
a
get the
different-
You don't get
DLC.
the-
This
You
is
didn't
a
get-
whole DLC.
Yeah, this is a whole DLC.
This is a whole storyline.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is not the PS5 upgrade
Yeah,
that came
yeah,
out
yeah.
2 months ago. That was free.
Yeah, you see Yuffie? You're going to play with Yuffie, Sid.
Hello, imbecile.
Oh, you did that
You
to
guys are
yourself.
not making me
Ah,
happy
give
right
you-
now.
I'm going to give
Jimmy,
you
why
an
don't you explain this
excellent timing. What?
Oh my goodness.
to me? You had to explain these things to me,
He
man.
was so
Oh, the
convinced
Final
he was
Fantasy?
gonna get it for
Yeah, I
free,
was
too.
happy.
He's like, man, yeah, bro, I already got that. See, got the shit.
Got
You
it
guys are late to the
download.
party out here, you know?
Already
Yep.
got it in
He's
there.
like, I already downloaded. I got the Square Enix plug.
Oh, that's safe.
All right, going into the second to last game here of the week, we got, for all you fighting fans out there,
Yes.
Guilty Gear Strive coming out on
Yes.
PC, PS5, and PS4. Man, I was so sad I never got to play the alphas for this game last month because I really wanted to try it. This game looks great.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the animation.
This and Blast Blue are one of those games that people don't talk about.
They're underrated fighting
Yeah, they're
games.
super underrated and they're so good. The animations are so crisp, everything.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And Guilty Gear has been around for years.
Yeah, man.
And have been killing it.
I have
for
Guilty
years.
Gear, I think in PS1. I know I have on PS2. Like I have a couple of PS2 games, Guilty Gear.
Wow.
So
I actually didn't even know it was that long ago.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was like,
yeah, so
Blast,
that guy
Blast Blue is newer.
Blast
but
Blue is
Guilty
newer.
Gear has been around for long time.
wow.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's the
so,
good stuff.
you know, is there a reason to play? What do you guys see
Okay,
at?
so I'm gonna go with
$60.
I'm gonna go with $70.
Okay. Nikki?
Well,
40.
it should be $60.
Ooh.
Damn.
Nikki hitting it with that 40. Well, it indeed is $60. It is
Yes,
not the full
finally.
next gen price.
I know nothing about this game.
Yeah. I didn't look at it. I'm like, oh, it's for PS4. I forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't discriminate with the PS4 players.
So
Please,
you guys
please
can
Ooh,
pick
they
this
can.
up on the 11th for $60.
So many games coming out.
Coming
That's-
into the next game and the last, and Riker, I felt like you did this on purpose, is one of the bigger
Yes.
games,
Yes.
more anticipated, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
You know, the funny thing is that
Coming
they
out
had
on
a
PS4.
commercial for this, and my son's like, "That, can you take me to the movies to watch this movie?"
Oh,
Yeah.
And I go, "Nailed it."
that's how you
really
know it's good.
That's how you know the graphics are next gen.
No, that's how you know we finally made it, Jimmy. You
Yeah.
remember back in the day, like one day, the games are gonna look just like the
But
movies.
you know, now that I see that, you know what game I would love to see, but I don't know who owns it, and I think it's it might be under Square Enix. No, who owns Tomb Raider?
Oh, yeah, Square Enix.
right?
Square Enix.
Square
Yeah,
Enix.
yeah, they got
Crystal
Dynamic,
Dynamic.
Crystal
Crystal
Dynamic,
Dynamics.
bro, Gex.
Oh,
Bro, Gex into the Gecko. That thing was epic. Bro, now that they're bringing out Crash and all that, they should bring the Gecko back.
yeah.
Gex into the
Same,
Gecko.
same.
You guys are new.
Well,
you
you
guys
made
don't
that
know about
face.
this. He's like,
He
"These
doesn't
guys
know
are old."
what. Both of us were
Guys
like,
are
"What are they
old.
talking about?"
The agent. Remember Gecko, the agent?
Yeah, man. That's an
No, I know.
Okay,
Wait.
I
it's
know.
a lizard, and he's into all the like movie stereotypes.
Wait.
So think about it. He dresses like James Bond. He dresses
Wait.
Gex.
I think I played that.
he-
Wait.
You should have.
Jason, like the
Oh,
scary
I've
movies.
seen this before.
Yes.
I've
oh,
seen this before.
Bro, that
you just
is
opened.
Oh,
that is
man.
Oh.
prime. That's cream.
I've
of
never
the
played
crop.
the game,
Cream
but I've
of
seen
the
this before.
crop.
Loved
Yo, the little
that
lizard.
game.
Every time you would beat somebody, the little lizard always had like a snarky remark.
Yeah.
Bro, that was beyond ahead of his time,
Bro, it's what Geico wish they could be.
bro.
Oh my goodness.
You,
Yes.
Jimmy, you just
Yeah, man.
opened
That
like
that was one of
memory
that's my
box.
PS1. Like that's one like Metal Gear Gex. That was like right there. That hit
1-2
it.
punch.
Yeah,
I-
that hits good. It hits really good.
I don't think we had the full game. I think we had the demo, and I loved it so much I would just
Yeah.
play it over and over.
And it's crazy because part one was a side scroller, and then in Into the Gecko, that's the one that was the platformer. That it went into the platform, it was full 3D, you know. And it was like one of those like Bubsy when Bubsy 3D came out. Yeah, that was bad. Well, them did everything right. Gex did everything right, and then I think they had a part 3, and then that's it. They stopped it.
What I feel like our show is a repeating nuances.
What?
Bunny King in the chat said that we need a Bad Conquers Fur Day, like remake. I've heard that same game for like the past
I know, man.
couple shows. It's really funny.
People really like like him in that game. Him being all R-rated and stuff.
Yeah. So
So we're gonna go with a $70, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
no,
But
absolutely.
they're getting my $70 for sure.
For sure.
They're not
I
getting
can't.
Riker $70. I know
Why
that.
not?
He's saving right now.
Oh, he's saving.
$70, man. It's still
$70
so
bucks
much,
is hard, man.
$60
It's-
was a lot for me.
It's harder when you're not like working, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even then, 60 was a good amount. I think they should have just kept it at 60. But that's
I
just
thought
me.
it was gonna be 60.
That's just me. Well, yeah, that is going to be the last game for this week. So if you guys want to pick up actually a pretty darn good list of games for this week compared to the last couple ones we've had.
So 25, 25, and
So-
70.
Yeah, 40, 20, 25, 70, 60, 70.
I just
Yep.
know the ones I want to play are 40 and 25.
I actually want to play a bunch of them there. I think the only one that I might not play for sure is Elder Scrolls right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same.
Same. Absolutely.
Everything else,
Every
yeah.
time I get a an
So next
update.
week we're having a Guilty Gear after party stream,
What?
Damn, like that?
I'm totally down.
and we need to get Jonah,
Totally
Jonah
down.
Lex to come.
Yeah.
You
I'm
have
down.
him come.
We're gonna have a man. I used to do those back in the days.
We
We would
used
go
to have
to my
after
house.
parties, remember?
We'd go to my. Well, I used to do this with my buddies back in the days. We used to go to my house and play Street Fighter. That or have like a Gran Turismo Time Attack lap day thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gran Turismo 4, bro. That was pretty
Wow,
good times.
wow. So yeah, to kind of wrap it up here, we want to thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being in the chat and commenting and interacting with us throughout the stream. We want to, of course, thank the usuals. Wrecker, thank you for making the games out this week. Help us out a lot. And again, thank you to the hosts as well for being here in the studio today.
I want
And
to thank Gamer Actionwear for the awesome T-shirts.
yes, awesome
too.
shirts. And also this week we are going to be uploading the survey for the coming tourney, so that way you guys can start putting in your votes. As we mentioned, moving on with the tourneys, it's going to be every other month, which will give you guys a big open period to sign up and vote for which game you guys want, which we did see a great turnout with the Apex May tourney, with a lot of teams participating, and it was great. So we're going to continue with that because it allows for a lot of people to come and participate in the tourneys. So we thank you guys for doing that. So to keep up to date with that, follow our social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at Gamebros Space or _show. Of course, like always, do all the same usuals. Follow us, subscribe to us, leave a like, comment down below.
Join
Do
our
all
Discord.
that jazz. Join our Discord as well. Nikki put the Discord link in the Twitch as well. So if you guys want to be in there, send your memes, have little chats, whatever you guys want to do, you're more than welcome to. And as always,
Live in your world.
we'll play in
Play in
ours.
ours.
Hours.